Hey, everybody. Welcome to my podcast. It's December 2022, Current Energies. And holy crap, can you believe it? We are done with another year. And this one was quick. There were some parts of it that was kind of slow, but for the most part, it literally felt like 6 months more than a year. But that also had a lot to do with energies and everything that was going on there, because that was when everything was initially kind of set free for ascensional energies to happen. And that's why everybody moved everywhere, did crazy stuff, because that was the beginning of it all. So one thing that I wanted to go over, and we've got some crazy astrology going on, but ultimately, I feel something really good in here. So, okay, so we have winter solstice, right? 21st. So we've got that powerful winter energy, right? And end of the year, and it's in Capricorn, which Capricorn is end of the year. So a lot of wrapping up, a lot of finishing whatever it is you need to finish, because it's time to move on to the new. And yeah, is it going to be uncomfortable stepping out of that energy? Yeah, it will. But it'll feel better than staying in the energy where you were, because you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to move forward. So sometimes that happens, is even chaotic, can't even talk today. Even chaotic situations, you can get comfortable in chaos. I mean, your energy can adjust to whatever it needs to in order to survive. So, but I don't feel survival energy in here, which is good. But is there going to be some weird stuff? Yeah. Is the rest of the month going to be bizarre? Yeah. But I'm kind of looking forward to it, because there's just something kind of strange from like the 25th to the 31st. There's some weird energy that I keep picking up on in there, and I can't see it clearly enough. My guys they're blocking me. So obviously I'm not supposed to say something, because I could screw something up if I did. But in the same token, it feels good. Like, I don't know, magical energy in there. I know I feel that. So I guess we'll take that and be grateful, right? So, now my son, he did point something out for me, and I'm glad that he did. He said, "How come you pause so much when you're doing your videos?" And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "You pause sometimes." And I go, "Oh, well, that's when I'm hearing something or I'm seeing something. When I pause out, that's what I'm doing." And he's like, "People don't know that." So I'm glad he brought that up, because whenever I'm doing this, and if I take a long pause or I seem to cut out or whatever, it's because I'm seeing something, I'm feeling something, and I'm basically trying to get it into human words and give it to you guys. So yeah, if I just cut out or just kind of go off, that's where I'm going. That's what I'm doing. Still here, but just getting some information. So, all right. Now, some of the current energies that we do have going on is feeling uncertain, feeling a little bit scared, a little bit excited, but literally like there's a block in front of you and you're like going, what the hell is my next step? Because I need something to come in that's different than where I am, because this isn't working anymore. And you're just like, where's the epiphany? Where is it? So I feel like collectively there's so many people just going, what the hell do I do next? So, and when you're in that, what you do is just don't do anything that makes you feel negative. So if you're literally at the spot to where you're like, I have no idea where the hell I am or where I'm going, what you do is you stop yourself, just quit tripping, get some faith, right? And then go, okay, we're going to roll like this. And when you do that and you put your power out there and you put your intention out there, you hook into that. And that's what gets you on the journey. That's when you start seeing the epiphanies. That's when you start seeing literal signs, like somebody will say a word to you and at the same time you look up at a billboard and it's the exact same word, that kind of stuff. And basically what that is just spirit hitting you over the head going, pay attention because you're in a good journey here. So we do have a lot of that going on. Now, another thing that's going on too as well is I guess I'm going to call this soul retrieval. So what I've been doing is, like, normally when I'm walking out in the world and stuff, I don't have my antennas on all the time. I mean, that just uses up too much energy. I mean, I trust my own physical body, for any type of response, but yeah. So I started opening up more and looking at everybody's energy just to kind of see where at least the people that I was around was going and stuff. And a lot of them seem to, it's like they had been stressed out and been through so much trauma and so burnt out and tired of shit that their souls literally were not enough integrated into their physical body, which always means the heart. So heart's got to open up. The heart's got to know it's safe. The heart's got to just go, okay, not going to get my heart broke anymore. And then that will open that up and then you allow that to heal, because that's always a healing in the heart. So when you get wounded that way, that's kind of how that works. Let's see here. Oh, yes. Okay. So there's going to be situations that you get into and you're just kind of mulling down the path and all of a sudden, wham, it comes to a dead stop or it slows down, like really slows down. And you're like going, what the heck? Things were moving. And then now all of a sudden this obstacle, and just chill on that, because when you get on an obstacle, that's spirit's way of saying, slow down. Otherwise, you're going to get hurt. So, all right. Now, the crazy energies. So like I said, we were talking about, we've got winter solstice already on the 21st. On the 23rd, we have a really kick-ass Capricorn new moon. Now, also, lucky us, the 29th, Mercury retrograde, and that will last all the way until January 19th. So remember, retrogrades bring up past events, bring up past people. Pay attention to the small letters on the bottom of pages. It's not a good time for contracts or things like that. But if you've actually, like, it's your business or you do it a lot and you have to do that, then that energy doesn't really affect you. But I always say, the devil's in the details. So just always pay attention to details and make sure if something has to be detailed, you express it correctly. So know your voice, know what you're saying, speak truth. Yeah, like my guides, they're telling me now. They're like, everybody just needs to relax, take a deep breath, and just come out. Just be who you are. Yeah, that was Rudy Roo. That's the, we got a lot of feral roosters and chickens running around here. It's actually pretty cool, but yeah, that's Rudy Roo. He's my buddy and he wakes me up. But I couldn't imagine it without him. So, But yes, faith, faith, faith. Hook into faith. Just hook into it because it feels a lot better than hooking into like fear, right? So it's having that blind faith. And some of this is a test too. I'm pretty sure of it because I really feel like spirit's like, okay, we're at a crazy point in time. How much do you really trust us? And you got to go with everything. And then you let that go. And then they'll start the energy. And that's the thing too. When weird things show up or bizarre things happen, pay attention to that because that is spirit saying, we're doing something right now. And you'll know it too. You'll be like, oh my God, I totally know that that was spirit. Oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, relax. Soul retrieval, people. Get your souls back into your bodies. You know, the last 3 years have been cuckoo and it changed everybody. So, some for the good, some for the better. But ultimately, eventually, it'll be like good for everybody. That's going to take a while. That's part of the essential stuff. But we're swinging in the energies. And boy, the energies from, well, even January 1st to probably around the middle of March is going to be crazy. But yeah, so get your popcorn and enjoy the movie. Let's see. Okay, new moon. That's always remember on a new moon. That's when you want to start something new or start getting the energy going of something new. So start going in the direction on a new moon. Full moon's for release, you know. But new moons, I like them far better than full moons because they really have some cool positive energies in there. All right, so let's see. Yes, that's another thing too that my guides were telling me is that a lot of people, they're starting to heal and they're not understanding why it's not coming at a faster pace. It's like I have to get myself out there and do something, but you're not physically able to do that. And so this message is for those. It's just like, you know what? They're still keeping you at bay. So you'll be covered. Don't worry, but just heal. And a lot of that too is when you have a physical injury, there always means that there's an emotional injury in there with it as well. So once you get the emotional issue out, then the body will heal. And it's allowing yourself to heal too. I mean, healing's a strange thing. It comes when you're ready, just like everything else. And you're probably thinking, what? That's stupid to say. No, because if you don't want to heal, you won't heal. That's why we have so many broken people, because they didn't want to do the work behind it. So you don't want to be one of them. You know, be a zombie. So yeah, hook in, people. We got higher frequencies. This is going to be a crazy month, but I see some cool openings in here and just some really cool energy, and I see endings, but they're not all so bad, and a lot of beginnings. So it's really crazy. I'm going to say probably mid-January is when we're really going to see another shift too. That's going to be pretty wild. And I also feel a lot of healing energy around that too. So a lot of people that need to be healed, they're going to be turning some corners energetically. So I see this big whole wave of like all these energies shifting. So that tells me that not only is it collective, but it's also outside the collective too. Because when I'm reading for the collective, that means most of you. It doesn't mean all of you. And when you're outside that energy, you have to run in a different energy. So, but those are usually the people that they're the beginning of kind of this new shift that's coming in. So, but yeah, 2022, it was a good year. It was. There was some strange things and crazy things, but there was some really sad things too. And I'm just ready for the new energies myself. I'm just ready for them to just open up and start letting us hit that highway and roll. So I would also say, to wrap up this month, 2 is quit stressing. And you know what really matters to you? Like, what really matters? Like, if you break a cup that you like, and it ain't at the end of the world. Like, what really friggin' matters when it comes right down to it? And start focusing on that. And it's funny because it will change your perspective very quickly. And it's actually very helpful energetic wise. So, and it pulls you out of fear. It pulls you out of like any kind of stagnation, resistance, just what really matters. And when you really look at that, you'll realize how much crap that you've literally been carrying around for absolutely no reason. So it was like you bearing your own cross in a way. It's like, let it go, drop it. That's the whole thing. Drop the cross. You're not bearing it anymore. Let it go. And don't carry anybody else's. We are in this time where you have to bear your own cross. End of story. End of story. So, yeah, and there's going to be a lot of souls that ain't going to, do so good in that energy because they're spoiled or they're just idiots. It's really sad because I actually, really looked at it, and if you knew how many idiots were out there, you'd be shocked. It's like really unbelievable. But like I said, their energy, if it's that bad, it ain't going with us. It's going to go somewhere else. So, yeah, I feel like this pretty much wraps it up for the month. It's a good month. Some of the days you might feel a little off or a little weird, or just know that it's not like you're just literally picking up on collective energies and some of the essential energies that are hitting the planet. And it's uncomfortable. I mean, we're not used to these energies ever. Like, some of the energies that we have dealt with and are dealing with and are really going to be dealing with, we have never felt those energies before. So it kind of puts the spiritual body and the physical body in a little bit of shock. So this is the month, honestly, to just chill, calm down, hook into spirit, have that faith, and what really matters. Whole new perspective, I promise you. So, all right, you guys, for you guys out there that want a private reading, you can get my information right on my website, and that will be in the link underneath the video. So, or, feel free to text me. I have people that just text me all the time. So text, call, leave me an email, and we can get that set up. So, yeah, 2023. This would be a really good time to get a reading because we're not just rolling into another year. I mean, we're rolling into something completely different. So, all right, guys, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Stay safe. Enjoy the holidays. appreciate the shit out of the ones you love. And I'll be seeing you in January. Blessings to you guys. Much blessings.